All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody's having a great Saturday, man. Hey, for many of us, we're prepping for what has been pegged as one of the toughest winter storms that we've seen in a very long time. Me and my family are doing everything possible to stay prepped. I hope you and your family are doing the same as we continue to see how this thing play out. Stay safe, stay warm, stay in if you can. It's supposed to be crazy, man. We went out and done everything that we could do to prepare for this. And let's just hope let's just hope everything turns out fine and it's nothing catastrophic. But that's not what we came here to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. The Pittsburgh Steelers have decided to hire Mike McCarthy. Now, some people are going to look at this and go, what? Mike McCarthy? Really? And then you'll go, based off of what? But then you look back at his tenure with the Cowboys and you got to say, every year, majority of those years, I think they went 12-5 or something like that, back to back 12-win season, which they keep holding their hat on that I don't put much stock in. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Based off of the numbers alone, he deserves an opportunity. I'm interested in this move because I want to see the difference. I want to see Mike McCarthy versus Mike McCarthy with the Pittsburgh Steelers versus with the Cowboys. Now, the one thing I will say about the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I'm not a Pittsburgh Steelers hater or nothing like that. I just feel like y'all got to give them something to work with. Like, they brought in my guy, not my guy, I don't even really like him like that, but Aaron Rodgers, and it just didn't feel like he had much he was working with. You know, I like that tight end they have there. I'm not sure what Aaron Rodgers is going to do yet. I'm quite sure he'll make a spectacle out of it. But all in all, I think Mike McCarthy, I mean, from an offensive perspective, you got to say that he had a successful run with the Cowboys, multiple double-digit win season. Playoff appearance didn't do nothing in him, but I don't know how much to put that on him because the Cowboys ain't nothing in the playoff in a long time. All right, so I'm interested, man. I'm interested. And I think he done enough to deserve a job. I'm not looking at this as like look what they did. No, I'm not looking at it like that. Just because I really think he's done enough to deserve the opportunity, man. Like Mike McCarthy. This is the thing, and I've said this multiple times, and a lot of people said this when Mike McCarthy first got the job, because when they first got the job, the Cowboys was hell bent on Kellen Moore. Was it Kellen Moore? Yeah, right, Kellen Moore. Yeah, Kellen Moore being the offensive coordinator. They told him his staff. They defense, they brought in I forget these dudes' name, Rob Marinelli and all that bull crap. He didn't pick a staff. He didn't get a good staff that he can work with that, was his people. They kind of dictated what he was going to do. Couldn't really run his offense because they wanted to run the Kellen Moore offense. And then when he did get a chance, I thought he did pretty well there. Overall, I thought he made some boneheaded calls as far as game management. And then on the flip side of that as well, I did look at Mike McCarthy sometime and go, do you have any real motivation? Like, they had him on Hard Knocks, and he was trying to pretend to be motivating, and I didn't see it. I didn't get it. But, a place like Pittsburgh, you guys got to come to work, though. You got to come to work, and it's really just about the work. There's no glitz and glamour and all that extra stuff that come along with the Cowboys, and this might be the opportunity that he really wanted, really needed. So I'm going to see how that pans out for Mike McCarthy. Again, I'm not finna sit up here and pretend like I was like, woohoo, Mike McCarthy. Like, no, because I thought he was another one of those guys that Jerry took as a safe bet. Wasn't going to ruffle any feathers. Just happy to have a job. And I think he tightened up his resume a little bit with Dallas, and now he's in Pittsburgh, and we'll see how all this plans out. I'm interested to see the difference in his demeanor. I'm interested in see the difference in his approach, like being the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, where it's like they got some work to do. Look, they got some work to do. I mean, if it's a rebuild they finna go through, then so be it. Get it done. Because I can't think of much. I always felt like they took and made sugar out of it, right? Like, and credit to Mike Tomlin on that. Not don't knock him. I thought he kind of made the best of situations he had, but at the same time, I can't really, I don't really feel like they got a lot in Pittsburgh. Man, am I missing something? Am I missing something? Because I just do not feel like the Pittsburgh Steelers got a lot, man. Let's see, Pittsburgh Steelers. Let me see. I want to see because I could be wrong. Okay, T.J. Watt, obviously. DK Metcalf. I be kind of up and down on DK. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Maybe that's just me. Cam Ward, Jalen Warren, Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, they ain't got a lot over there, dog. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. Jalen Ramsey is, whatever. Aaron Rodgers, we'll see what happened with that. T.J. Watt. Yeah, I mean they got some solid. They just gotta script this thing down, man. Get behind Mike McCarthy. Let Mike McCarthy count. Well, see what it's too late. They know his plan. They know what he planned on doing. I do not think Aaron Rodgers and Mike McCarthy has the best relationship. So that's, to me, probably a clear sign that Aaron Rodgers is out of here. But at the same time, I'm interested, man. I'm interested to see where this goes, and was he a better coach than the Cowboys presented him as? A lot of times, man, you just felt like he was just there. And kind of feel like that. Well, you feel a little bit more energy from Brian Schottenheimer. I will give you that. He is much of a player's coach, much more of a guy's guy type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me get in the trenches with you type of guy. But it was still someone that, Jerry can kind of, maneuver around, just play with it a little bit, whatever. But at the same time, man, I'm looking at this and I'm going, This might could work, but I don't know if they got enough. Like, they got to go to work as far as building that roster out, man. They really do. I think Warren is good, but they got to build that roster out. But I think if you give him some weapons. Now, Mike McCarthy get you some yards out there. He'll get you some yards. He'll make some plays. But we're gonna see, man. Congratulations to Mike McCarthy. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Steelers. You got your new head coach. We're gonna see how all this plays out, man. I'm interested. It's gonna be an interesting season. There's still a lot of dominoes finna fall, especially after this NFC Championship game. To see where people go, where holes are filled as far as coaches. So it's gonna be interesting, man. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, man. You guys be great.